Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Dominic Sansone. We attended the City Council meeting the other day about the viaduct, and we were so interested in what's happening, we decided to take a ride over to the east side and walk across it ourselves.
And when we walked across it, we were intrigued of, we'd never walked across the viaduct before. We wanted to see, what the reason was to save the viaduct. And there's two options when you are crossing from 12th Street to go further south into the city, and that's using the viaduct and the Bayfront Connector. And when we walked across the we walked across the viaduct first, and it's about an 8 to 10 minute walk, quiet. There's no traffic, just pedestrians crossing the bridge. And we stood after we crossed the viaduct. We stood on the Bayfront Connector. We didn't walk too far on the connector, but standing there with cars driving by.
Right, that was awful.
The speed limit is about 35 miles an hour. Cars are going closer to 50 to 60.
The sound of the cars speeding along, and especially if you're traveling north, walking north, the cars are coming from behind you, so they kind of sneak up on you.
A very, very unsafe feeling, as opposed to the viaduct, where there was no fear of anything was going to happen to you by a car by any means of injury or
right.
There was no danger.
And structurally, I think we agreed that the feeling on the viaduct was that even if nothing was done, it would take 100 years or more before it was before you couldn't walk across it. That thing, you could never build something like that today. It is so structurally sound, despite there's some cracks in it. But to walk across it, I felt totally safe, and I would feel safe probably for the rest of my life.
Thanks.